Welcome back to TC GameTime Weekly. I'm your host, Dylan Corbett. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, as we'll keep this short and sweet basically for me because we've got highlights for you. We're right into the winter season, and let's take a look first here at Shakopee Boys Hockey, as we definitely heard a lot about them coming into this new season. They already faced number one Rogers. It was a good test. They lost, but they're 2-1, and they kind of took out a little bit of that maybe perhaps anger from losing against Rogers, against their latest home opponent, and that was Gentry Academy. Let's take a look at this high-flying offense.
There's a centering pass, and another fit over backhand, and a goal. Tic-tac-toe, and it's put home by Cooper Simpson. That didn't take long. Instead, they'll feed it over. Fed right back in a goal. Wonderful give and a go. It was a tic-tac-toe, but this time it wasn't three players involved. It was just two, as that's going to be finished off by Siegert. Watson Gesso just leaves it there for Klein. Finds the man in the slot is Cooper Simpson. And Simpson elevates that up over the blocker. It's too slow. It's on the... Oh, there's a wonderful feed in again. This time it's going to be Pedersen. Pedersen raised the stick to the rafters. The mark. Steinhoff will collect the remnants. He'll catch it right back. Creeps up into the circle. Looking for a man in the bumper. A toe save. No! Just out of the reach. It looked like that was going to be one of the most acrobatic saves we had set themselves up. Fights through some contact. Feeds it over to Box, and Box is able to roof that one upstairs. That one's still going to be an icing. There's a shot and a goal. Pedersen picks the top corner. Klein to Watson Gesso. Drops it off, and a drive and a goal. It's going to be Carson Steinhoff. Up the first 8, and the
good competitive battle in the South Suburban Conference for both the girls and the boys. Prior Lake and Farmington boys were over at Dakota, and it was the Lakers who came away winners at 4-2.
Both teams looking for early chances here. Here's Wilmert sending it in deep. Picked up by Lind. Lind with a goal! Gavin Lind puts it on net, goes right through the 5-hole. Oh, there's a shot to goal. Eider goes high cheese. Beats over the shoulder. Even strength goal for Levi to the neutral zone. Lakers have speared. Here's Eider. He's going to run out of time. Shot to goal. That's a goal. Just before the clock hits 0. Centering pass on Kulix. There's a shot to goal. Wow. Quick play. Anderson dumps it in front of the net. Goes off Kulix. It didn't look like he was ready for that. Anderson with written all over him. There's a wraparound shot to goal. Kulix late to get to the far post. And the Tigers have a power play goal. Lakers, Eider's shot all the way down. It's a goal. Hat trick for Levi Eider into the empty net.
It took overtime in the girls' matchup, and Farmington now off to a 5-2 start, including this overtime winner over their conference foes.
Maybe if they hurry. Another good opportunity for the Lakers, who score! Still onside. Good job to hold the zone there for Farmington. Farmington had a very good power play in the first period, and that one goes in. This one is better. The first home goal of the season for the Tigers. Less than 10 seconds in to their power play. Shot from the point, in! Score for the Tigers! That's a goal! Blink and you'll miss it, but Prior Lake has tied the game. A breakaway to ice the game. Here come the Tigers. Will it be here? It will! Tigers win it! Taylor Rich push, finishes the hat trick, finishes the game, and the Tigers win their home opener.
Boys hoops right around the corner. Let's take a look at the preseason polls. We've got Shakopee and Farmington firmly in the top 10. Interested to see two teams very talented from last year. They had some great battles against each other, and of course Farmington, the long drought finally over as they go to state, and they've got eyes on returning, I'm sure, as well. So going to be fun to monitor both those two teams this year in the preseason top 10. Girls hoops underway. Lakeville North, Eden Prairie, Prior Lake, all ranked. Lakeville North lost to number 1 Hopkins 43-41. They're going to face number 4 Maple Grove right around the corner, who beat Eden Prairie earlier this year, 77-73. Eden Prairie, though, has bounced back since, 2-1 now. They beat De La Salle and Egan. Prior Lake is 2-0 with wins over Mayo, Rochester Mayo, and Chaska. They have just 3 home games to start their season here at the end of 2024 out of 10. Majority of their home games on the other side of the calendar, 2025. And finally, since we're off this week for Thanksgiving, let's wrap up state football with some congratulations to Ferto Beltrami. Minneota putting up 70 points en route to their state title. Jackson County Central, I saw them in the semifinal. They get it done in the final as well. Stewartville, Becker beats Totino Grace, of course, draped in Minnesota State royalty. Becker gets the win over Totino Grace. Elk River beat Chanhassen twice this year, including the semifinal, and they beat Alexandria to get it done in the state final. And Maple Grove, 28-21, they run the table undefeated, including 2 wins against Minnetonka. I think we had the best 2 teams in that final. It came down to the wire, 28-21, and we talked with your state champion head coach of Maple Grove on the TC Game Time podcast, in case you didn't get a chance to check that out. So that's going to do it for highlights here. We do want to wrap up, with one last look at girls hoops, because you might want to know the name Lyla Hentges, a freshman last year who put up 10 points per game. I think that's going to be a little bit higher after her debut this past weekend on Saturday in a 30-point rout of Park Center. She had 11 threes and 37 points. Here are the highlights.
Rebound down low for the senior Miller. Miller was the one who missed that shot there. Good defense. Here, a nice transition. 3 is in for the first points of the season. Second bucket for Lyric Singleton. Hentges, another. She wanted a foul at the end of it again. 3 for 4 right now. Deep 3. Rattles in. At the buzzer, it'll count, and does. Up ahead, Keating, Hentges open, 3 and 1. The 4-point play. Board for one of the shortest members on the floor. Wide open. 11. 37 points for the sophomore. To the box score. Heaving at the buzzer, off the mark. 80-51.